Welcome, everyone, to another episode of New This Week. We're going to start things off with A Thing Called Truth, issue number 1, put out by Image Comics. The next book is After Dark, a horror anthology. It's you got four stories in here. One's written by Jim Starlin. Always great to get a story from Jim. And there's another one here from Cullen Bunn. You'll hear later in the video that there are other Cullen Bunn books that are coming out this week. This guy here puts out books week after week, month after month. Hell, 2 or 3 in 1 week. And it's always quality stuff. Unlike other writers who can't get books out in 2 to 3 years. I don't want to mention names like Brian K. Vaughan or anything, but so I won't mention anything. But anyways, take a look at this book. I think this could be a really good book. Now we've got Better Angels, an original graphic novel. Bigfoot Frankenstein number 2. Issue 1 was fun. I think this is going to be that. I mean, you're combining two great monsters together. Try it out. Then we have The Unbeatable Blue Baron number 1. Vault Comics, they have a few books out this week. Is Blue Flame number 5. And Scout has By the Horns number 7. And I haven't looked at it yet. Oh, I assure you, there are words in this month's book. I can't even speak. Last month was a silent comic. We've got words again. Now we have Blade Runner 2029, issue number 9. Another Aftershock book, Campese, The Dragon Incident, number 3. Nice looking cover. We got issue number 4 of Cherry Blackbird. I've never actually looked at this book because, well, it's sealed. Can't see it. Then we got the Archie Horror Series, Chilling Adventures in Sorcery, issue number 1. And Black Mask, issue number 7 of Destiny New York. Robert Kirkman has Firepower number 17 this week. And here's a book I really don't know much about, but definitely have to try it out. It's called Friday, the First Day of Christmas. I haven't even looked at this yet. Don't care. The writer on this is Ed Brubaker. So if it has Ed Brubaker's name on it, it's just going home. This guy is probably, in my opinion, the best writer in years for writing comics. Frontiersman number 2. Oh, did I mention Cullen Bunn earlier in this video? Well, let's mention him again, because we have The Heathens number 1. I mean, first of all, how can you not try a book just called The Heathens? You know there's just going to be all sorts of stuff that we shouldn't probably be talking about on video. Then we have the world famous Christopher Golden in issue number 1 of a Hellboy series. We get issue number 3 of The Last Flight Out. And issue number 1 here of Laura and Other Stories. Oh my God. It's Cullen Bunn again. 3 books in 1 week. Other people should call him up and ask him, how do you do it? Lucky Devil number 4. Mark Millar's back working again. Magic Order number 1. And for all you Scotty Young fans, The Me You Love in the Dark, issue number 4. This looks like a fun book. I've only looked through it, but it's called My Bad, number 1. It's by Ahoy Comics. They put out some fun stuff. This book a lot of people are talking about. I'll give it a shot. By Chip Darsky. It's called Newburn, issue number 1. Yeah, there's been a lot of buzz on it. We'll take a look and see how it's. I mean, I've been enjoying some of his stuff. Finally, after about 6-8 months, 3 years, Orphan and the Five Beasts number 3. Now this guy needs to call up Cullen Bunn and ask him, how do you do it? For the Peter Milligan fans out there, Out of Body number 5. We also have Radiant Black, number 9. And we're going to learn about Rick and Morty. We're going to learn about his new hat, issue number 1. Here's a book from Vault Comics that sounded pretty interesting. The Rush. Trade paperback of 7 Secrets. A very nice looking cover here of Sheena, the Queen of the Jungle, number 1. Kind of like this. Kind of like the cover of this here, the Silver Coin, number 6. In an old school arcade, playing nail biter pinball, Bitman. Nice cover. Got Scout Comics number 3, Snatched. Star Trek number 2, The Mirror War. Got the Stranger Thing Winter Special one-shot. Hopefully eventually see new episodes of that. Then we got issue number 1, Tales from the Fantastical Crimes Unit. Number 1. The Best of TMNT's April O'Neil one-shot. And we've got Turbo Kid, Apple's Lost Adventure number 2 from Behemoth Comics. Written by our friend Tom Snigoski, The Vampyverse number 3. He's writing Vampyverse and The Vengeance of Vampirella. In the 90s, he wrote Vampirella for years. Very good writer. Walking Dead number 26. And we've got The World of Darkness number 2. That's it for the independents this week. And we'll start off with some DC or Batman. There's a little. Arkham City, number 2. Wow. James Tynion's writing this book. Batman number 116. Must be something different than James Tynion the 4th. Must be a different guy, maybe a brother or something. Or a cousin. Oh, nope, we got the trade paperback of Batman that's written by James Tynion the 4th. Batman Adventures Continues number 6. Batman Superman Authority Special. The goodness just keeps on coming. Now we have Crush and Lobo number 6. This is a book from the Joe Hillhouse Comics. It's trade paperback, Daphne Byrne. This line was actually really, really good. You get a chance to check some of them out, I would. Yep. Dark Knights of Steel, number 1. This book I was really looking forward to. The Human Target, number 1. But, I mean, you can't see it from there, but I'll tell you. There's a guy named Tom King writing this. He has now probably ruined who the Human Target is. Anything about this book. This will not sully my house now. I see Tom King's name on a book. I don't want that to ruin the property value of having it even in my neighborhood. So I don't know. It's not getting. It's not. This is never getting read with his name on it. He's ruined so many other things. He's probably going to ruin this book too. Now we have Icon and Rocket number 4 from the Milestone books. The Joker, a puzzle book. It's a puzzle here because I can't even see what number it is. Issue 4. Justice League Infinity, number 5. And because I'm an idiot, I put an independent book out of order. Didn't even. I mean, I saw Batman. That's all I saw. I saw that. I put it in with DC, but it's Knighted number 1. It's actually put out by AWA. It'll probably be a great book, but all I saw was Dark Knight Returns there, and I put it in with the DC section. It does not belong here. My fault, but I'd check this book out. Now I've got Mr. Miracle number 6. I think this is going to be a decent book. I haven't had a chance to read number 1 yet, but Soul Plumber number 2. Superman 78 number 3. And we're almost to the end of this series. Swamp Thing number 9. Only one issue left. I'm going to finish up DC today with a great villain. Gorilla Grodd Attacks. Teen Titans Academy number 7. Can't get enough Grodd. Right, now we're going to do the Marvel books. If you notice, there was a pile there, there's a pile there. This is the pile for Marvel this week. Unfortunately, not much to choose from. Next week, they'll probably send us 35 titles. So we're going to start it off with issue number 4 of Amazing Fantasy. Then we've got the Avengers number 1 one-shot. It's to go with the death of the Doctor Strange. Darkhawk number 3. And I think one of the other books in here, this is written by Kyle Higgins. I think one of the other books in here that I mentioned earlier in the Independents had Kyle Higgins writing too. So that's 2 books he put out this week. He's still behind Cullen Bunn. Still ahead of Brian K. Vaughan though. Maybe someday this War of the Bounty Hunters story will end. It's not that Star Wars is bad, but it just seems like this story has been going on a long time. But we got Star Wars issue number 18. And we got Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 17. And now it's always good to get a Strange Academy book. It's not the regular one, but it's Strange Academy presents The Death of Doctor Strange number 1. Looking forward to it. We also got the Winter Guard number 3. And we're going to finish it up with X-Men Legends number 8. Great picture of Omega Red kicking the crap out of Wolverine. So, well, that does it for this week. Hopefully we see you next week. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.